Welcome back. Artificial intelligence startup EdgeRunner A.I. is partnering with Meta to expand access to technology beyond the American military to our allies in Europe and Asia. Meta says that its llama-based language model, quote, can run on consumer-grade laptops, allowing service members to access cutting-edge AI, even in adversarial environments. The company goes on to say when being disconnected becomes mission-critical, Llama is supporting military missions without sacrificing data privacy or operational security. EdgeRunner A.I. formed a partnership with the Department of War this past summer, deploying its AI model to the U.S. military for free. Joining me now is the founder and CEO of EdgeRunner A.I., Tyler Saltsman. Tyler, good to have you. Thanks very much for being here, and congratulations on all of this. Tell us what EdgeRunner does.
Thanks, Maria. I'm happy to be here, and thanks for having me. So imagine a better version of ChatGPT that doesn't need the internet, but that's military specific. So we're providing that domain specific intelligence. So me, for example, as an Army logistician, I require a much different AI than a combat medic, for example.
Well, this is very important as you're talking about the military. I mean, you recently concluded tests using the platform. What did the tests show you?
Well, the test showed us that, these models are good, but really the problem that we're solving here is command and control. How do we make warfighters make a better decision in real time in disconnected environments? And these meta models think of them as the engines that power this decision making as we fine tune on all the military data to make it specific to the warfighters.
And of course, there's growing use of AI in the military because of national security worries. Tell me about the main adversary here, and that is China. Do they have access to the same kind of technology that the U.S. does?
They do, but frankly, they're a little ahead of us, which is concerning. So we need to take this seriously and step it up. Companies like myself, the tiny garage bands, but also the big tech firms as well. We all need to come together and figure out how to tell that better together story. So, in order to preserve national security, because it is a concern.
Yeah, of course. Well, political rights, an AI system that is poorly calibrated for conflict escalation could have dire consequences for nuclear warfare. Publicly available AI models are often bullish on the use of nukes. So tell me about that, Tyler. How can the U.S. military be better equipped to defeat China in the AI race when it comes to nuclear?
We need to create these LLMs that are actually smart and that actually reason through problems. Right now they don't, they mimic it. So, and that really goes back to the data. We need to have better data pipelines, but a stronger corpus of data, and the government has that. So if we can all come together and be unified, create that corpus of data, train these new LLMs on it, distill it to live on devices, that's sort of a step in the right direction that I'm excited that we're tackling.
Yeah, we're excited about it as well. Mike Lee, jump in here because we have been zeroing in on defense technology now for about a year here as we are watching President Trump's agenda dominated by national security and his efforts to keep America safe.
Yeah, well, look, from what I'm hearing is there are some really spectacular new processes at the Department of War. So, government bureaucracy getting new technologies through. You could have a cutting edge technology today that by the time it gets approved and implemented and purchased by the government 2 years from now is obsolete. So what are you guys doing to take advantage of this? Because it's my understanding there's all sorts of new programs to fast track these unbelievable technologies. I think Anadril is taking advantage of some of it. I'm sure something like yours is ultra important to the warfighter.
Well, thankfully we've got Pete Hegseth. He's future forward thinking. We're working through new ways of moving faster, like, for example, OTAs, other transaction authorities. And so that's because of him and the current administration, we're able to move a lot faster than before. So, I would say that we're moving at breakneck speed now. We just need to keep our foot on the gas and keep it going.
And is this largely chips or strategy or drones or what? Tell me specifically what the company will enable.
We're going to enable chips, drones, and software, all of it. As we can run in disconnected environments, we can actually run these models in drones, on robots, on any kind of chip, whether it's Intel, AMD, or NVIDIA, and more. So we'll be everywhere. We'll be on the edge, the tactical edge, and again, helping warfighters make those decisions in real time. Hopefully not just win our battles, but dominate them.
Very exciting. Thanks very much, Tyler. Good luck with EdgeRunner. We'll be watching the story.
Thank
Tyler
you.
Saltsman joining us. Thank you, sir.